Tyler Reddick, again. Tyler Reddick didn't just win at Darlington, he survived it. Reddick now has 4 wins in the first 6 NASCAR races this season, something only Dale Earnhardt and Bill Elliott have ever done. But here's the crazy part: everything went wrong. He had a failing alternator, no cool suit in the heat, a terrible 16-second pit stop, and even a late race incident. At one point, he was 7 seconds behind the leader, and somehow he still won. He chased down Brad Keselowski. He made the pass with under 30 laps to go and pulled away. That's not luck. That's dominance. So here's the question: is Tyler Reddick the best driver in NASCAR right now, or is this just the start of something even bigger? Frank, what can you say about Tyler Reddick?
It was an absolutely fantastic race that he ran, and as you mentioned there in that open, he's joined elite company here. He's on a historic run with his win. 4 wins in the first 6 races. That's only been done by Dale Earnhardt in 1987. He won the championship that year, and Bill Elliott in 1992. So he did not win the championship that year, but that is very, very elite company, and that is the company he is in right now. But not even that tells the full story of how he won this race at Darlington yesterday.
Yeah, officially on a historic run, as you just mentioned. But, how did he win? Well, everything went wrong, and he still won. That wasn't a clean race for Tyler Reddick over the weekend. Not even close. I mean, he dealt with a failing alternator from the start, no driver cooling system in brutal heat, a 16-second pit stop issue, a restart from the back of the field, and even a late race collision. At one point, he was 7 seconds behind the leader in Brad Keselowski, who led for 142 laps. Most drivers would have faded. Reddick didn't. He was able to methodically drive back through the field, catch Keselowski, and with just under 30 laps to go, make the pass for the lead and never looked back.
Yeah, no, and Brad Keselowski and that whole entire RFK team was running tribute paint schemes to the late Greg Biffle. They all had Biffle's number set on the car, both Keselowski, Ryan Preece, and Chris Buescher, and all of them were very, very good. There was a point in that race where they were running first, second, and fourth in that race about halfway through. But yeah, for Reddick, failing alternator, I believe they changed the battery on one of the pit stops. The drivers have been complaining all season long about how hot this new car is and how hot the car runs during the race. So for him to not have a cool suit working was brutal for him in the start. And then that late race collision where, from what we've seen, Chris Buescher was trying to make a late move into the pits, and Reddick just didn't see him and didn't make it, didn't catch him in time, ended up punting him into turn 3 and putting him in the wall. But one of those races where you had to really overcome if you're Tyler Reddick, and he did just that.
Yeah, patience under pressure, elite race pace, most importantly, mental toughness for Tyler Reddick. Even co-owner Michael Jordan pointed out one key factor: Reddick never lost his composure. At a track known as too tough to tame, he proved he can handle chaos better than anyone else. And here's what's coming up next. NASCAR Cup Series now heads to Martinsville Speedway, short track where tempers flare and momentum can shift quickly. But right now, all eyes are on Tyler Reddick for the insane start that he has had to the NASCAR season.
Yeah, absolutely. And the big question is right now, is Tyler Reddick the best driver in NASCAR? Because he's not just winning, it's how he's winning. He's overcoming mistakes, bad luck, mechanical issues, and still beating the field. So is this just a hot start, or are we watching the beginnings of a dominant championship season? And for me, I wouldn't call him the best pure driver in NASCAR. There are a lot of guys who are just as good as Tyler Reddick has been. They just have not had the luck. Chevrolet has a brand new body that they have not won with yet, that is giving them a lot of fits. There are a lot of great drivers in the Chevy camp that just have not been able to show it. Ryan Blaney, over the course of this season, has had several pit stop issues. It happened twice at Phoenix. It happened again at Darlington where he had to stop in a teammate's pit box further down pit road because his crew left a tire loose. So there are a lot of guys who could reach that level that Tyler Reddick is at. Reddick's just gotten there first, and he's been able to maintain it, which has been the key here so far in this early season run.